Welcome back to Auto Vista, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of cars, from the classics to the future icons. Today, we have something truly special lined up for you. We're taking a close look at a car that blends nostalgia with fresh energy, the new 1980 Morris Minor. Yes, you heard that right. The legend has been revived in a way that respects its original spirit while embracing subtle modern updates. Now, for those who aren't familiar, the Morris Minor holds a very special place in automotive history. First launched back in 1948, it was designed by none other than Alec Isogonis, the man who would later go on to create the Mini. The Minor was Britain's answer to the people's car, affordable, practical, and charmingly simple. It became one of the most beloved British cars of all time, with over 1.6 million units sold worldwide. But here's the real question. Can a car with roots so deep in the past find relevance in 1980? Let's find out together. At first glance, the new Morris Minor doesn't try to hide its heritage. It proudly embraces the rounded, almost cartoon-like curves that made the original a favorite. The proportions are immediately recognizable: the bulbous fenders, the upright front grille, and those classic circular headlamps. Yet, if you look closely, you'll notice that things have been subtly refined. The lines are a little tighter, the chrome accents a little sleeker. It feels like the Morris Minor grew up without losing its childlike wonder. Under the hood, the new Minor stays true to its modest performance roots but with a welcome bump in technology. Gone is the old side valve engine that struggled to keep up with modern traffic. In its place, you'll find a peppy 1.3-liter four-cylinder engine, tuned for better efficiency and a bit more grunt. It's still not a racer, let's be honest, it never was, but the new engine means you can actually merge onto highways without saying a little prayer first. It's paired to a 4-speed manual gearbox that delivers a delightfully mechanical feel. Every gear change reminds you that you are an active participant in the driving experience, something increasingly rare today. Inside the cabin, the theme of respectful evolution continues. Slide into the driver's seat, and you're greeted by a simple, elegant dashboard layout. The big, single dial in the center is still there, giving you speed and basic information at a glance. But now, you also get an upgraded heating system, improved sound insulation, and just a touch of modernity in the form of a simple AM/FM radio. No digital screens, no endless buttons, just what you need and nothing you don't. The materials feel honest too. Vinyl seats, hard plastics, and a bit of chrome trim. It's not luxurious, but it doesn't pretend to be. This is a car that proudly wears its working-class roots. Driving the 1980 Morris Minor is an exercise in pure, unfiltered motoring joy. The steering is light yet communicative, thanks to the car's low weight and simple suspension setup. The ride is surprisingly smooth for a car of this size and era. Sure, there's body roll in the corners, and you'll feel every bump on rough roads, but that's part of the experience. It reminds you that driving is supposed to be engaging, not isolated. You hear the little engine humming away, you feel the mechanical clunk of the gear shift, you smell the faint scent of old-school materials. It's a sensory experience in a way that few modern cars can replicate. Now, let's talk a little about who the new Morris Minor is really for. In 1980, the automotive landscape is shifting rapidly. People want more features, more performance, more safety. In that context, the Minor is a bit of an oddball. It doesn't have airbags, ABS, or fancy electronics. But for those who appreciate simplicity, who crave a car with character and soul, the Minor offers something genuinely rare. It's a car that invites you to slow down and enjoy the journey, not just the destination. From a design and engineering perspective, what's truly admirable is how the makers have balanced nostalgia with usability. They didn't just slap a retro badge on a new body. They carefully updated critical systems like braking and engine performance while preserving the spirit of the original. This delicate balance is what makes the new 1980 Morris Minor so compelling. It's not trying to be a car for everyone. It's trying to be the perfect car for a very specific kind of driver. Of course, it's not without its flaws. At highway speeds, the cabin gets noisy. Long trips can get tiring without modern creature comforts. And if you're used to the feather-light touch of power steering and modern brakes, the Minor's more physical driving demands might catch you off guard. But again, if you're buying a Morris Minor, these quirks are likely exactly what you're seeking. They aren't downsides, they're part of the car's personality. One of the most interesting aspects of this rebirth is how it symbolizes a counter-movement to the increasing complexity of modern cars. In an age when vehicles are turning into rolling computers, there's something deeply refreshing about a machine that just focuses on being a car. 4 wheels, an engine, a gearbox, and a steering wheel. That's it. And somehow, in stripping things down to the essentials, the new Morris Minor feels profoundly human. At Auto Vista, we believe cars aren't just machines. They're reflections of culture, of eras, of personal taste. The 1980 Morris Minor captures a piece of post-war optimism and wraps it in just enough modernization to be livable in the new decade. It's a reminder that innovation doesn't always mean more complexity. Sometimes, true brilliance lies in simplicity done right. So, would we recommend the new Morris Minor? If you value character over convenience, engagement over automation, and charm over cold efficiency, then absolutely. It's not the fastest, it's not the most luxurious, and it's certainly not the most practical in today's terms. But it offers something that's increasingly hard to find. A car that feels alive, that connects you to the road, to the machine, and to yourself. That wraps up today's deep dive here at Auto Vista. If you enjoyed this video and love exploring the stories behind iconic cars, make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment below. What do you think of the new 1980 Morris Minor? Is it a brilliant revival, or should some classics be left untouched? We can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep your passion in high gear.